because you were that attractive. It could have just been that game that you had and the way you were spitting and the charisma that you had. Just improving yourself, looking the best you can, looking like you're cleaned up, groomed up, having that image that looks like you're very put together. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad man fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to get a woman's attention. So one of my most recent videos was 5 ways. Well, it was 5 ways. It wasn't in the title, but it was 5 ways to get a woman attached to you. So this is pretty similar. That's why I brought it up. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you head onto my channel and you'll see it. So you guys already know the routine. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon. And of course, make sure you check out my second channel. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting me. I appreciate you guys so much. So let's actually get into this. You guys already know we start from 5. Go down to 1, so that means what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1 thing, okay? So number 5 on my list for 5 ways to get a woman's attention. You guys may say, well, that's pretty obvious, but this is very, very important, and I feel like a lot of guys don't realize it because they're too busy trying to get a woman's attention. So number 5 is don't do anything. Now, of course, the type of females play a big part, but of course I tell you guys we're talking about majority of females. Here's the key thing: sometimes your look won't get a woman's attention, right? And this is why maybe you're watching videos like this. Sometimes, you know, simple things might not get the woman's attention, but when you guys are forcing it so much trying to get the woman's attention, you can either end up doing the wrong thing, you may not even know what to do, and then you're doing some crazy things, and then it's like those other things that you could have worked on yourself could have got the woman's attention. So when I say this one right now, I'm talking about the way you look. Have an appearance that can stand out more than you trying to get a woman's attention. Now, it might be like, oh, well, I don't really have this, I don't really have that. But I just feel like right now, as men, you guys should know how you want to dress, how you want to look. You know, the type of image you want to have out there. Although there's women that might not feel like, oh, you're my type, you guys have to understand this. You have to present yourself the way you feel inside, because you guys are going to start running away from who you are truly, right? So stop with the whole, I'm going to change for a woman. I'm going to start looking like this for a woman. I want to look like this so I can get her. You guys really need to focus on just improving yourself, looking the best you can, looking like you're cleaned up, groomed up, having that image that looks like you're very put together, and not do anything else. If a woman has that attention just from that, you have a better chance getting her. And I'm talking about, like, you don't have to force things. Although you can make the first move and you can, you know, message her, have a good DM, all you have to remember, first things first, is image is really everything. Although personality is very important, for a lot of females, they don't really care about that if you don't have the looks. So if you want a woman's attention, look the part, look good, and from a distance, you want it to be saying, oh, he looks really good. Oh, he's attractive. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's my type, right? And that could easily start by looking good. Okay, so let's finish off with find something that makes you look sharp, or makes you look clean, or makes you look fresh. Things like that that will make you stand out. You guys need to do that, okay? Sorry, the lighting is just a little off. And sorry, I am just like a little messy looking right now, but it's okay. So next things, let me change this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you guys. I know you guys support me no matter what, but I have to fix that. Anyway, so next thing on my list is number 4. Number 4 is look at her eye contact. Okay, you guys, if you want a woman's attention, if it does not work out with you not doing anything, then you got to take the next steps of actually doing something. Now, I'm just telling you guys this. If you really can't get her attention by the little things and not trying hard, then it's not even worth it. Like, you guys should just say, forget it. Because, you know, even if you do get her attention, most likely she might just get bored of you way too quickly, okay? So it might not be worth it. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So let's say you don't do anything. You say, number 5 is not going to work. I have to do something. Okay, number 4, you give her that eye contact. Eye contact, for one, is going to be a signal for her. Okay, he's looking my way. Next thing, if you keep a little eye contact, not just like those quick ones, if you look at her and then you turn away, she's going to automatically have that feeling Oh, okay, he's looking at me. Oh, okay, he wants the attention. Oh, okay, like it's gonna give her that trigger inside that, oh yeah, there's something here. It's not just another guy that's just looking at me, or it's not just another guy that I accidentally looked at and he was looking at me at the same time. No. So don't stare at her so long and come off creepy and looking at her like, I want you. No, don't do that. You guys, give her that quick glance and look away. Look away, okay? And when you guys are doing that, you're doing it because you looked at her because she's attractive, and then you got to get back to the focus. And that could be your boy, you know, whoever you're talking to, your family. But you have to just give her that signal of, I'm looking at you and I want your attention. And that's where you guys have to leave it for the woman to do the rest of the part. And the rest of the part is for her, you know, to look right at you. A lot of females aren't going to come at you. They're not going to walk right up to you and say, oh, I want your attention. And, oh, I seen you looking at me. No. But a lot of girls will look at you, stare at you, walk your way, maybe get closer to you. Those are the simple things that girls feel like, okay, that's the most I can do. But most definitely they'll look right back at you if you got their attention. And you also have to remember, although you might not be that attractive to her, if you do look at her and then you do notice she still gives you that look back, sometimes you have to just say F it and go ahead and make that first move. And sometimes when you have that charisma, that right personality, and you know how to skip, when you know how to spit game, then when you go up to her, you have that chance that you can actually talk to her, and it might not even be because you were that attractive. It could have just been that game that you had and the way you were spitting and the charisma that you had, okay? So you guys, remember, there's little things you guys can keep doing, and these things can help you instead of just saying F and giving up, or, you know, just, you know, not even caring about the way you look and getting a woman's attention. And let me say this before I move on. There's a lot of guys that don't care. There's a lot of guys that don't have to give a damn or put any effort in. They get a woman. But remember, a lot of those guys, they get so much attention from these girls. And, you know, I'm not saying they're treating all these girls bad just because they're good looking, but sometimes girls really get bored because they honestly look at a man and be like, oh, he's a pretty boy, or he's so good looking, he probably has all these girls. So don't think just because you may not have that image that she likes, you're not good enough. Automatically don't think that, because you still have a chance. Everybody still has a chance in this game. Just happens that a lot of guys may have a chance, and then let's sadly say this, a lot of girls really you don't have a chance with. So I can't ignore that. I have to mention that. Number 3, it smells good. I haven't talked about this in a while. I think the last time I talked about it is like the first thing a woman notices about you. But now we're talking about when you want a woman to be attracted to you, you have to smell good. I'm not saying if you don't smell good, you're not going to get a woman's attention, because you can get a woman's attention with other things. But I'm just saying this is a great way to get a woman's attention. And I feel like a lot of men out here, they legit don't think too much about smelling good. So remember, hygiene is very, very important. And I said this in the past. If you want a woman to be smelling good, guess what? You should be smelling good as well. So that one big step of you not trying to do anything or even doing anything, whatever you decide to do, just remember, when you smell good, it speaks loud. It speaks loud because it's a scent, right? So a woman can smell you and she knows, oh, you smell good. You have good hygiene. Oh, this guy, although he might not look like this, he smells good, right? Or although his personality is not all there, you know, he keeps himself together, he dresses nice, and he smells good, right? So smelling good is so important. And I feel like it's one of those simple things that people don't talk too much about. I feel like they talk too much more just to females. Like, females, you gotta smell good, you gotta smell good. But it's the exact same thing for men. Y'all gotta smell good as well. You want a woman's attention, like I said, if you smell bad, do you think she's gonna keep giving you attention? No, she's not, because of the fact of, why would she when she can't even bear the smell, you know? And I'm telling you, that smell keeps her close, okay? So let's move on to the next thing on my list. And this is stand out from the crowd. Number 2. So action is key. Action is completely key. If you want that woman's attention, don't just be like the regular guy out here. Don't be dramatic. Let's say the guys that are more popular, the guys that have that attention from different people, and it could be because maybe they are arrogant, or they could be very, very outgoing, you know, loud spoken, and, you know, they have this passion inside of it, and it just shows by their action. It's all about just standing up from the crowd, but still be true to yourself. Now, there's a lot of times where guys are doing the wrong things to stand from the crowd, but I can most definitely tell you guys this: when you want to stand from the crowd, keep it true to yourself. So do something that might be out of the ordinary. Stand out and just seem like you're confident with it, and you're just, you know, feeling yourself. You like yourself. You have positive energy. You have to make sure that you're giving this vibe And of course, like I just said, energy that this woman is going to want you from that. So she's looking at you, you got her attention because you did that little crazy thing, or you did that little thing that just stood out from the rest of the guys that you're around. And then guess what? She's saying to herself, ooh, okay, who is that guy? And it might not be in the best way, not the way you want in the beginning, but guess what? That gives you a chance also to be able to talk to her at the end, because she's gonna be like, oh, I remember you doing that thing. You can't say, oh, you noticed that, so you were looking my way. You know, things like that. You'll crack a smile from her face or have laughs. And remember, laughter can get you guys connected, right? So last thing on my list is, of course, have a welcoming vibe. Give a little smile. Like I just said, crack some jokes. When you say hi, you don't have to wave to her, but you can say hi by eye contact. When you look at her, give her a little smirk, or, you know, give her that little, I see you type of thing. You got to give her, remember, energy is key. So don't give such a negative vibe. Make her feel like, oh, you're welcome to come my way. Oh, you're good looking this way. I found guys that, oh yeah, I was looking at you and I wanted you. You were looking at me like, look at me type of thing. I'm like, I gotta run. I can't look at you. But so there you guys have it. I feel like I can talk all day because I feel like I do have so much to say. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my video, and give me a big thumbs up if you did, and make sure you comment the type of videos you'd like to see. I have so much coming that is like, I know you guys are gonna comment, but I just want you guys to remember, like, I'll get to it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, you guys will see me in my make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon. And of course, make sure you check out my other social media. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.